Mr. Swenson.
Hi, Gail.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
What do we got going on today?
We have
At Seattle Coffee Gear.
we have the Saeco Minuto Pure.
Oh, gotcha. So how many models do they make?
I think this is the second of two that we know of, but there are going to be three and possibly more.
Possibly, yeah. Okay, so we'll talk about what's really in production and this one here in particular. Huh?
Exactly. Yeah. So this one has three differences from the older Minuto. And it's a little bit cheaper because it doesn't have some of the functionality of the other ones. So
not as much programmability?
Kind of. It's actually, well, the other one, you have the option to make coffee here. You have like a coffee lever here.
Yep. And that slows down the pressure of the pump, doesn't it?
Exactly.
From the 15 bars, it takes it back to more what drip would be.
Yep. So that would be kind of some functionality in the board. But there's also, you cannot set your like aroma, the strength of the coffee that you want in each shot with the Pure.
So all you can do is cut back on the amount of water that's going to be dispensed.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then the third thing that's a little bit different is the burrs are not ceramic. They are stainless steel. So those are the three differences that you'll see here between the Minuto Pure and the other Minuto.
Okay.
But some of the technical stuff that's going on here, on the left side here we have a 60-ounce water tank.
Let me take that out.
Which is pretty good. That's pretty big.
That's a big tank.
And it's there's no filter on it now, but you can easily put a filter on this water tank.
Yep.
And that's going to a 15-bar pump.
Yeah.
And then followed by a stainless steel single boiler.
Okay.
And then
does it? Yeah. Oh, so it's a single boiler that does both the brewing and the steaming.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And then on the right side here is our whole grinder setup. Here's the bypass doser.
No, that's the left side.
Oh, you're right. I guess I'm.
No, I think
your stage right, my right. I don't.
I'm just messing with you. I'm messing with you. That if I was looking at the machine, I'd say right.
Got it.
Bypass doser.
Bypass doser. And then what else we got? We have an 8.8 ounce bean hopper.
And the adjustment right there.
Adjustable setting here, 5 settings there, so you can change coarse or fine.
Good.
And that is going to flat stainless steel burrs.
Okay. So, have you ever heard about the people that fill this thing up to the top with lots and lots of scoops and expect it's just going to keep on keeping on?
I've never heard of that, but that won't work.
Yeah, if you work ever in customer service, that's one of those things. It's not working. Don't fill it up, folks. One scoop.
Yeah.
One, and that scoop I think is like a tablespoon or something like that.
Yeah, the scoop is actually really specific to how much the brew unit can handle.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, exactly. We don't want to overload that.
People fill up the whole chute right to the top. Just keep pouring it in.
So those two things will meet up here in our removable brew unit.
Oh, okay.
Which is right here.
Yep.
Which is very nice that it's removable. You can clean it. It's dishwasher safe. We always tell people top shelf if they do want to put it in the dishwasher just to be safe.
Oh yeah, you don't want to heat it up and cook it. It'll come out a molten blob.
And then we have our whole drip tray assembly. This is our dredge box where everything will end up, all your coffee pucks.
Yeah.
So it's very easy to access, and that's very nice.
All those come apart, those pieces and parts.
Yep, exactly. Yep. And then we have this part in the front that comes off our drip tray.
Yep. It's got the little floater thing I see.
Lets you know where it's at.
Hey, I'm full.
Yep. So that's cool. Let's get all this back in and shut this. Yep, exactly. Adjustable spout. The only manual steaming here from the steam wand, so it's really nice.
Panarello.
Yep, exactly.
Plastic casing, just so the folks know. Can you program these?
You can program the length of each one of these that you want.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So like, you hold down on this when you're actually pulling the shot. It will start blinking, and then you need to tell the machine exactly how much you want dispensed, and then it will be programmed to that forever.
Sure.
Until you reset it. But yeah, you can program both of these.
I see it has warning lights to let you know when there's an issue.
Exactly.
Out of beans, it looks like the dregs box needs to be emptied, out of water, and a general warning.
Exactly. So we saw that when like, let's take that back out. And then you can see it's like, it's not going to let you do anything. None of those lights are on. And it's just the same thing when the door is open here. So you can put that, but it still won't let you do it. And then it's like, oh, I'm ready.
Yeah.
So it's pretty user-friendly. I think it's a really nice, bare bones, super auto.
Yeah, well, you know, it's not going to cost you a fortune, and you still have some programmability. You have a bypass doser.
Yep.
Those are two features that a lot of people like.
Exactly, exactly.
So, That's a good thing. What are we going to make?
I think we should make a wet cappuccino.
No.
The Gale special.
Okay.
I was like, what do you mean? No, that's my favorite.
I thought I'd branch out there, but why bother?
No, I don't want to do that.
Since I'm on this side, do you want me to steam?
Yes, please.
I will do that.
You're better at that.
So you push this, and when it gets up to temperature, it will start steaming.
Got it.
We pushed the button earlier, or Brendan didn't tell me he pushed the button. I'm standing here, and all of a sudden, I got showered.
I didn't push the button. I don't know who did that.
Yeah. Sure.
It was me. It was me.
It was kind of funny. It's like neither one of us expected it to kick in, and all of a sudden I had an arm full of water.
It really scared me.
It was cold water, though.
Okay, there we go. So now we can hear the pump doing its pulsating steam thing.
Yep.
This is going to be tough that we don't have a machine where we can set the aroma of the shot, because we always go as strong as we can.
Of course.
On every single one, every single cappuccino we've made.
The air on these Panarellos goes in through here.
Yep.
If for some reason it's getting to the top like it is us here, if you bury that, no more air will go in there. Of course, you got a mess, but...
Well, look at that.
Yeah, so it'll stop. It'll just heat now.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. It's not aerating it anymore.
Yep.
And then if it goes back down, then you can, you can go back to it.
Well, except that
But you would want
there's a lot of milk clogged up in there now.
Yeah, but that's fine. You should give that a good cleaning after every use.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
so yeah. You're going to see now it's mostly just heating the milk.
Look at that. Tricks from the master. I don't even think I knew that.
Oh, come on. He's pretending, folks. Pretending. He knows everything about these machines. That's pretty hot. You can stop now. That blinking, you were telling me earlier, that just says that it's too hot to be brewing.
Exactly. It's getting rid of all the pressure and therefore the heat.
I think we got a rag hanging over here. Let me just
give
this a little swipe.
Okay, now while you're doing that, I'm going to do this. Let's get this down.
Look at that. Not bad.
That is not bad at all.
Nope.
We're going to expect some good art, Gail. No, so the pressure's on.
There's too much foam. That's my reason this time. You know, you set these expectations that are impossible.
I set the bar high, Gail.
Oh, you do, yeah, every time. Oh, that smells good.
It does.
I haven't had enough coffee today, so.
I have.
Have you?
I found this really nice big mug in the break room. It's actually really big.
I got to the break room a little late this morning because I was out and about. There wasn't a cup to be had. Not a single cup. I had to go into the dishwasher.
I may or may not have been responsible for that, Gail.
Yeah. I'm thinking you were. No. No art there. Because
I see art.
It's just too much foam for... Yeah, right.
I see the leaf. Look at the leaf. I see it.
You are delusional.
Yeah, it's a leaf from late fall.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm the guinea pig here.
You are.
As usual.
So what you could do to help clean this out, I guess you could have it produce water.
Mm-hmm. That is a good move.
On top of that.
This is pretty good.
Is it? Mm-hmm. It's heating up.
It's really good, actually. It's really hot. It's hotter than I thought.
Let me taste it. Oh, yeah, that's good. That is good. That's not programmable. You just turn it off when you got what you need.
Exactly.
And then all of this comes off. But when dispensing the water, what I really did, I didn't clean the inside of the Panarello.
Exactly.
What I mostly did was clean the actual little hole down here. You really should take a nice damp rag to this and clean it after each time. Because you can see, this comes off.
Yep.
But see, that's milk.
Yep.
So we'll clean that after we get done.
Yep.
And you can take this all and just wash it in the sink. So, pros and cons. Why would you purchase this machine? Or not?
I would purchase this machine because, honestly, for me, this is all I'm looking for from a super auto. I'm not, all the programmability that you see with a lot of higher end super autos, I'm not really into that. I actually really like what this machine offers. If I was in the market for a super auto, this is all I'd be looking for, really. I think some of those other things, like all the programmability, can kind of just complicate things a little bit.
Yeah, you were a technician for a while.
Yeah, and I just...
So you know.
Sometimes I think, the more things that are involved, the more possible, for something to go wrong. So that's what I like about it. I'd say the only con I can really think of is the fact that you can't set the aroma. You can't really set the dosage per shot.
I would say for me, the only con would be the casing. I'd like to see a little stainless steel, but I understand at this price point, you're just not going to get that.
Yeah.
So it's a sacrifice. And, you know, black always looks good in the kitchen.
Totally. I agree.
It's not like it's pink. Or chartreuse or, you know, lime green or, you know.
But yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
Good. All right. Well, thanks a lot for showing me the features of the Minuto and explaining what the difference is between this one and the older version. And we'll wait to see if another one comes out, right?
Exactly.
All right.
We will.
Thanks, Brendan.
Thanks, Gail.